Good morning. I am Day. Day are my initials, DAA. I'm in recovery from loss, grief, trauma, and addiction. In my years of active recovery, I have found that upon awakening, it is useful to affirm and devote myself to the me of my recovery, the one that ties all of the pieces together gently, lovingly, and sometimes even fiercely to face each day. With these daily affirmations, reflections, devotions, and meditations, walk with me on the recovery journey of hope, renewal, resilience, and self reflection. And remember that you are not alone, that you are walking with millions of others on this recovery journey. Fair use. Daily Reflections. This is a book of reflections by AA members for AA members. A Glorious Release, February 5th. The minute I stopped arguing, I could begin to see and feel. Right there, step two gently and very gradually began to infiltrate my life. I can't say upon what occasion or upon what day I came to believe in a power greater than myself, but I certainly have that belief now. To acquire it, I had only to stop fighting and practice the rest of AA's program as enthusiastically as I could. 12 Steps and 12 Traditions, page 27. After years of indulging in a self-will run riot, step two became for me a glorious release from being all alone. Nothing is so painful or insurmountable in my journey now. Someone is always there to share life's burdens with me. Step two became a reinforcement with God, and I now realize that my insanity and ego were curiously linked. To rid myself of the former, I must give up the latter to one with far broader shoulders than my own. Fair use. Courage to change one day at a time in Al Anon, February 5th. When the student is ready, the teacher appears, says the Zen Buddhist. Or, as an Al Anon speaker put it, we each get here right on time. To me, this is an important reason to have a public relations policy based on attraction rather than promotion. As the 11th tradition suggests, my own arrival in Al Anon was right on schedule. I first heard about the program when I was a teenager. I attended my first meeting 20 years later. I don't regret that lapse of time because I don't think I would have been ready to come to Al Anon any sooner. I spent those 20 years resenting any implication from well meaning family members that I had been affected by alcoholism. Only after many years of living with the effects of the disease did I really become ready to get help. No amount of nagging would have hurried me along any faster. Today's reminder: there is no magic wand that can make others ready for Al Anon, and it is presumptuous to assume that I have a better idea of their true path than they do. Let me help those who want help. When my life improves as a result of working the program myself, I do more to carry the message than I ever could by forcing it on others. Let me not dilute the effectiveness of the help I can give by letting it take form of giving advice. I know I will never have enough insight into another's life to tell that person what is best to do. The dilemma of the alcoholic marriage. Fair use. Just for today, daily meditations for recovering addicts. February 5th. Keep coming back. We are grateful that we were made so welcome at meetings that we felt comfortable. Basic text, page 83. Remember how scared we were when we walked into our first NA meeting? Even if we walked in with a friend, most of us recall how difficult it was to attend that first meeting. What was it that kept us coming back? Most of us have grateful memories of the welcome we were given and how comfortable that made us feel. When we raised our hand as a newcomer, we opened the door for other members to approach us and welcome us. Sometimes the difference between those addicts who walk back out the door of their first meeting never to return to NA and the addicts who stay to seek recovery is the simple hug of an NA member. When we have been clean a while, it's easy to step back from the procession of newcomers. After all, we've seen so many people come and go. But members with some clean time can make the difference between the addict who doesn't return and the addict who keeps coming back. By offering our phone numbers, a hug, or just a warm welcome, we extend the hand of Narcotics Anonymous to the addict who still suffers. Just for today, I remember the welcome I was given when I first came to NA. Today, I will express my gratitude by offering a hug to a newcomer. Fair use. Today, Emotions Anonymous, February 5th. Reflection for today. I am full of contradictions. I am angry and I am loving. I am happy about some things and I am often sad about the same things. I love and hate some people. I seek and fear success. This, to a logical person, is almost impossible to deal with. To an ancient man, it was confusing that there were seasons. Lightning was a mystery prior to Ben Franklin. Neither of these ideas baffles us today. I am now learning to accept the contradictions within me as things I just do not understand. Meditation for today. Help me to realize that understanding comes with time. Today I will remember, I will be shown. Fair use. Strengthening my recovery. Meditations for adult children of alcoholics, dysfunctional families. February 5. Recovery message. Hearing the message of recovery and hope from someone else fans the dim spark of aliveness we keep buried inside. BRB, Big Red Book, page 359. When we got to recovery, we may have been a mess. We may not have even known it then, but many of us were broken and on our last leg. We may have even tried to kill ourselves with drugs and alcohol at some point, or had unprotected sex with someone we didn't know. We may have buried all our light because we felt we did not deserve to experience it. We work today to dust off the source of light inside us that is a gift from our higher power. We pray and meditate, finding the life saving value of doing so. We learn the message of the 12 steps and the value of this amazing fellowship that is available to us just for the asking. We are grateful for the tools of recovery. If we need to get abstinent in some way, we do that with the help of the steps and a sponsor. We are no longer alone. The affirmation: on this day, I will reach out to whomever I need to help me remember and work through the trauma of my past. If there is something that is blocking me, I will do my best and then ask my higher power to remove it from my path. You have been listening to DHB Recovery Network Daily Affirmations, Reflections, Devotions, and Meditations, read by day. Share, subscribe, like, and most of all, be you. Be the you that you are created to be.